Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, April the 4th, the 94th day of 2026. Do the math. We have 271 days left of 2020. I'm going to count it down. Yeah. And so, since God woke me up, I was in the mood of feeling fiery today. And so, good morning to you. I brewed us a cup of coffee, and so we can have us a nice morning sip. So how you doing today? You doing good? I just had to get dressed up. I just be showing up for the Lord. Yeah. Let me put my coffee down. See how I got dressed up? I just love being too much. I just had to get me a belt. You know how I'm a recluse and I'm a hermit and I don't like going out them doors. Except, I go to work and I handle my business. But as far as going out them doors, I don't like going out them doors. And my honey, he know it. And he also know I be hanging with you. But he don't mind. And so, I had to have some boots, right? And so, like I said, I'll be going out them doors. And so I'll be doing online shopping. And you don't necessarily get what you want when you online shop. Let me tell you show you what I did. You see that there? I got me some red boots. But I was showing my honey, and he said those ain't quite red. And he right. Look, if I want some deep red boots, right, I'm going to have to spend a whole lot of money. And I wasn't trying to spend a whole lot of money. I was just trying to spend a little bit of money. But you get what you pay for. And so it's good enough, But, I could, craft on them and get some, shoe dye. Like then I gotta strip it down and make it a deep dark red. I wasn't trying to do all that. But it's cute enough. It'll pass. I need to put a string on my hat. Right? I put a string on my hat. And then that way, when I take my hat off, I could be like, oh, Clint. You know that old Clint Eastwood, when he take off his hat, it just be hanging there like that. I'll probably craft on that today. Put a string in. What you saying this morning? Oh, well, thank you. My husband be telling me I'm pretty all the time. And thank you for the compliment. But I don't be on here fishing for compliments. Because my honey, he tell me all the time that I'm pretty. I just be on here showing off for before the Lord, before angel and men. And you, by proxy, you stand in for men. Man, woman, or child. But I just had to show off because I love to go shopping. Well, if you didn't know it, now you know it. I just love to go shopping. I just said, oh, it's so cute. And I was like, do I want another one? I was thinking like, I want two because you know how us women, men too. When we see something we like, we just want it in every color. But I said, I don't want this in every color, but I would like to have it in black. I got a black hat. But then again, I was thinking, I could, because it got a hood on it. Copy the pattern. I don't want to put my hat down just anywhere. Copy the pattern because I like to sew. And then when I'm playing with my honey, I could give me a little basket and be playing Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. No matter how old you get, you're never too old to play. Me and my husband, we be playing like that. We be playing Doctor. I got a little nurse outfit. We be playing Doctor. Dr. Johnson on call. I'm a honey love doctor. But I didn't get on here to talk about that. I got on here to talk about the goodness of the Lord. Because I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Mm-mm. Uh, like, you know, that hot, juicy tea. I got some hot coffee. But I'll be, indulging in all that. A girl can't tell if you. Oh, I ain't finished reading that. I didn't get a chance to finish. I didn't read it fast enough because I'd be clicking off too fast. But yeah, I'm an old bird. Mm-hmm. And I hope to get much older. When I turn 80 years old, you think I'm gonna stop dressing? The older I get, I'm gonna revert back to my kindergarten days. I sure is, and I sure have. You know how those kindergartners be dressing? They just be putting on any old thing. Uh huh. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm gonna dress how I want to dress because at the end of my days, I'm gonna be able. Because you know how they say you stand before the Lord and give an accounting of your life. And so, like, I don't know how long I got to live, but however long I got to live, I'm gonna enjoy my days down on this here planet Earth. What you say? No, girl, don't give up on dressing. Well, thank you. You're right. I ain't gonna give up on dressing because look, I'm 60 years old. And I was just, thinking. I was laying down with my husband this morning, and my husband, he's 65, and I'm 60, and me and my husband, we've been together 23 years, right? And I was just feeling so blessed and so thankful that, look, because like when me and my husband met, we were like, I think I wasn't 30, I think I was 42. I think I was 42. 38, 40, somewhere up in there, right? Well, it might have been 38. Well, anyway, we were, much older, right? And so I would have never imagined that we would be like an old couple, right? And I hope God bless us to be an old couple. Like he'd be 85 and I'll be 80 years old and I still wake up dressing, just being outrageous because I said, I'm going to just be outrageous. The older because, like when I was a young mother, I didn't used to dress like this. I had kids to raise. I ain't had no money being buying frivolous shit. No, I had no money to be buying frivolous shit. I had 8 kids. I had to, because they was always needing school clothes, school supplies, boots, socks, summer clothes, winter clothes. The rotation, it just never stopped. But now that, I'm an empty nester, I could spend my money on myself. And you see what I be doing, right? I be spending my money on I don't put on my black pouch. I'm feeling like Clint Eastwood this morning. I just had to get dressed and, I got to show it off to somebody because I ain't going nowhere but to the living room and the kitchen. I don't be going out them doors. Well, in the summertime, I be going out them doors. I like to, be guarding and, stick around close to the house. That's what I do. It's hot. I got to take off this hat. Hold up. Can you tell I'm in the mood to talk? I gotta hurry up and put a string on this. So that way when I take it off, it'll just sit like this. You feel me? And then that'll just be so cute. Put that there. Then, we should play dress up. Cause I got a pair of black boots and that'd be cute. Hold up. Bear with me. I'll be right back. See, I gotta keep on working. You know what? Let me change out and I'll be right back. I gotta go do something for my honey. I'll be right back.